Good afternoon. Deep Evil novel, climate change novel, author and solo acting Ahmed Gaber Abdelhamid. Episode number 54. At Mrs. Demi office, Vero tried to apologize to Mrs. Demi. I want to update you, Mrs. Demi. When I joined my job, my salary was 4,500 sterling. But now it is. Then Mrs. Demi cut her speech. 8,500. I know. I know everything about my clients. My new offer is 5 minutes from your home. Salary is 14,000 sterling pound. Vero impressed. She opened his mouth. She take a while to understand what she heard. It is same career but upgraded position. Do you want to read the job offer now and sign? Or take it and read it at home to think? Mrs. Demi said. Vero took a pen from the desk. She took the job offer, signed it. She took her copy. I will read my copy at home. Thank you. Then she left. Gary went to his preferred coffee shop at the morning to take his breakfast. He opened his laptop but put his headphone on his ear, switch on the lecture. Hi, hi everybody from Helsinki. I want to welcome you and gratitude your attention about the future of the human and the environment. Please give your attention to Mr. Dan from Harvard. He will tell us some things very important. Good evening. I am Dan from USA. I am researcher at Harvard. I will talk today about the agricultural business. In the previous lecture, I talked about the decreasing of the agricultural area, but today I will talk about the diversity of the agriculture. The most of the agricultural farmers worldwide are private business. This makes the kind of the agricultural crops are belongs to the owners of the farms, so they will always design to plant the low cost plants which have a high selling price. If we know the necessity crops are high cost and low profits, this will make the owner of the farm avoid the necessity crops. So, in the poor countries and in the development countries, the governments cannot cover all the nation need from the public agricultural projects. This will push the poor country and the development countries to import the necessity crops as much as they affordability. This will push the poor people to replace the necessity crops to the canned and processed food. So we have two problems: decrease on the agricultural areas and the diversity of the agricultural crops on the agricultural area. Thank you. See you next lecture. On the attached room to the Harvard main theater, Professor Jack sat with Peter after they left the event. Peter, I read your profile carefully. You are the most suitable one to become the leader of this project. Professor Jack said. Peter impressed. Thank you, Professor. You are impressed me. Peter said. Are you ready, Professor? Jack said. Sure, but I do not know what is the nature of the role. Peter said. It is integrated cities. We need to make integration between the researcher to urban, the cities as sustainable, integrated, economical, and high tech. You will opt between them. Thank you. See you next episode.